Hey recruits, what took you so long? Crime fighting ain't easy in the big easy. Great. Some people stop at nothing to have pure power. Freeze! I said freeze! Ow! You have the right to remain seated because you're watching Cridiculous.
Hey, what's up everybody? This is Raph.
And Daniel.
And thank you for tuning in to our fourth installment of our show called Cridiculous. That's right, it's a show where we review some of the hottest film on today. I'm gonna start that again. Hey, what's up everybody? This is Raph.
And Daniel.
And thank you for tuning in to our
Coronavirus! Coronavirus!
Hey, what's up everybody? This is Raph.
And Daniel.
And thank you for tuning in to our little show called Cridiculous. That's right, it's a show where we review some of the hottest films of today. That's on movies.
Streaming services.
We've been doing this far too long. Anywho, folks, we're so glad. Thank you for all of our subscribers. And
Yeah,
all
we
our
hit
fans
100. We hit 100 followers on Instagram.
I know,
so
we're
thank you
growing
for that.
ever so small, right?
Yeah.
But hey,
One follower at a time.
one step at a time, baby. I love it. Hey, Dale, tell us about today's episode.
All right. When a pill that gives its users unpredictable superpowers.
I got to stop you right there. Hey, what's the movie we're reviewing today?
Oh,
We're taking
the
the
Project Power. When a pill that gives its users unpredictable superpowers for 5 minutes. Can you please stop laughing at me?
Question. Do you remember back in like middle school, high school, where the teacher used to make the guy try to read something in the paper?
I bet.
And he'd be like, come on, Timmy. You can do it, Timmy. That's what's happening right
I'm
now.
stutter. I'm f***ing paused.
Do you want me to read?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Oh no, you know what? You do it. You
Thank
do
you.
it.
You
Go
know
ahead.
what? First time taking a look at it. All right, here we go. One shot Raph.
Hey, this is Project Power, and Raph is going to do the overview.
Thank you, Daniel. When a pill that gives its users unpredictable superpowers for 5 minutes hit the streets of New Orleans, a teenager dealer and a local cop must team up with an ex-soldier to take down the group responsible for its creation. This intertwinement of three characters fits together like fingers in a glove. Who wrote this? Did you write this?
I wrote it, man.
Like fingers in a glove?
Yeah, it fits perfectly.
Wow. This is great.
It fits perfectly.
This is wild. Jamie Foxx plays an ex-soldier who is on a manhunt for its creator of that is redundant as hell. In an attempt to rescue his kidnapped daughter, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, there it is, a New Orleans police officer, is caught in the middle of this conspiracy and in his own manhunt, which leads him to question his loyalties. Ooh. See? Hooked on phonics, baby. I can get through it, man. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm excited that all of these films are finally coming back into production into Louisiana. Because you remember, like almost 10-something years ago, we had like a huge influx of films that were just filming in New Orleans and Baton Rouge and whatnot. Let's get into the film. Let's talk about the film, Daniel. I really love this film. What about you?
I thought the movie was okay. I felt like it was incomplete. Almost. I felt like there was a lot of information that they didn't really pass and help you get into it.
What more did you want?
I was just telling you my opinion.
No, I hear your opinion, but I mean, what more do you want? You say you felt like it was incomplete. There was a beginning, a middle, and the ending. What was incomplete about that?
That's the thing. It was the beginning, the middle, and the end. I didn't feel like there was a huge climax. I didn't feel like there was this. It felt like it was this the whole way.
So let me ask you this. What did you like about the film?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt's accent. It was pretty authentic, because everybody tries to portray. Too
Potpourri.
many.
Hey.
Everybody tries to portray Louisiana as everyone's just Cajun and talking like a this, and we eat crawfish.
Right there by the bayou
Yeah, or Bobby Boucher, or my mama said,
The water boy.
We're not like that.
I get right there, Okay.
The water boy was really hysterical. I mean, some parts of Louisiana, I would say it's pretty factual.
Yeah, but not all of Louisiana. All of Louisiana doesn't just go from,
Medulla oblongata.
all in teeth but no toothbrush.
Go Tigers!
It was really hard for me to get into this film. I thought that it was slightly unfulfilling.
Really?
There were some details that were left out. There were certain things that I feel like loopholes or holes in the story that I wanted more of.
Okay, stop right there. What details did you feel were left out of this film? Because I really didn't see anything wrong with this film.
Well, they didn't tell you where the pill came from, why people get certain superpowers.
They mentioned it. Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character kind of talked about that whenever he was going after those thugs that were in the park.
In the beginning of the movie.
Right,
Yeah.
they did kind of mention that. But you still felt like it was
They
unfulfilling?
never really explained it. They never took the time to fill in the blanks. Hey, because there's always that point in a movie where they're filling in the blanks, where they're saying, hey, this happened, then this happened, then this happened. The whole storyline, I feel like, kind of revolved around this pill that they were trying to find the creators for, and then it just, you didn't ever really know what was going on with the pill.
So you felt like there wasn't a real storyline, even though there was a storyline. There were multiple storylines.
Wow. Wait a...
No, I'm a steamroller,
Negate my feels.
Oh, absolutely, I'm a negate your feels. Because here's the thing, man. Story number one, you have Jamie Foxx's character. He's trying to get his daughter back. Then you have our other main character, who is a pusher of this drug, who's trying to find self-worth. She was extremely witty when it came to creating music.
Yeah,
to the point of where Jamie was saying, you may actually have a career.
Yeah, and that was definitely good writing in that regard. I didn't like that they made the scene whenever she trolled the teacher a daydream. Didn't like that.
I love that.
I was like, yeah, what? That's exactly my emotion.
But that's the thing. It kind of validated that whole experience of trying to understand what your self-worth is. She knew in her heart and her mind that she had the ability to become a superstar, become talented, and do all that.
So, what did you like about the movie?
As far as cinematography is concerned, I love the visual effects. Whenever a character partakes in the drug, how
I didn't like that.
How it affects their body, how it affects their skin, their eyes.
And you actually see the chemical reaction in their body of it accepting the pill and going into their superpower. I really appreciated how they detailed the cinematography in that way. They specifically, every time somebody took a pill, you could see it go down, be accepted into their
Digested,
system.
yeah.
And then they became whatever they
Well, what did you
became.
think about the actual superpowers that they had? I know it was very sporadic. You had somebody who was on fire, somebody who was like a man of steel.
They seemed very extreme. It honestly made it seem like, oh, if you take this pill, you're just going to blow up or freeze or be completely uncontrollable, or you're gonna, all your bones are gonna just get super big and you're gonna crash into things like the whole.
Like the Kool-Aid man.
It didn't seem like what's the point of using the drug if you're gonna die at the end of it?
Right, but everybody gets their kick from, whatever drug. That's the thing. Some people crave for power. Like that one guy, like I pointed out to you, he was walking past Jamie Foxx at the beginning, and the next thing you know, he was the same guy who robbed a bank, and he used the ability to go invisible to do such. You know what I mean?
That was a pretty interesting chase scene.
Machine Gun. Yo, what is up with these three name words or these three names? I don't know. Anyway, Machine Gun Kelly's character, I really appreciated how Machine Gun Kelly was utilized in this film.
Sounds too good to be true.
He did a lot better job than I thought he would. Whenever you pointed out that that's who that was, he's not one of those people that's just a absent-minded actor that you could tell is just reading lines.
I appreciated how his character was burned by the drug. He was the pusher responsible. That was the girl's cousin. You remember how she was like, "Oh, my cousin, oh my God, you got my cousin."
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, but I appreciated how they alluded to how drug abuse can be real. But I also appreciated the fact that Jamie Foxx's character was trying to show Robin that there was a way out of the lifestyle that she chose. All right, Daniel, it's time for the moment of truth, brother. Time to decide what grade you want to give this film, man. Like, what would you grade this film?
I would say that it gets a B-.
Okay.
Even with me not liking it, I can still appreciate the cinematography, the writing, the acting. I can still appreciate those things and have not been entirely entertained by the movie.
Okay.
Which is odd for me because I normally really enjoy movies like this.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I would give it a B- as well. I think the saving grace for this film, I mean, we agree. It's not going to get an Oscar.
Common ground.
I mean, it's not going to get an Oscar. Although, you know, much respect and shout out to all of the actors in the film. I think the real saving grace was the visual department. They did a beautiful job with salvaging as much as they can with this film. All of the fight scenes were pretty cool. All of the transformation of the characters were cool. Even the characters receiving power was awesome. And I am a practical fiend. I love practical effects. But the fact that they did it so seamlessly was really, really cool. So I'd have to give it a B- as well.
Good deal. Well, we have come to the end of our show, and as usual, we appreciate all the service members. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifice. And that sums it up.
Yeah, and hey, folks, we want to know what you thought about this film. Do you think that we did a good job grading this film? Or let us know what you thought the film was. Was there anything that stood out to you in this film? We want to know. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. We'll see you around, everybody.
Yep.
What was that?